How's it going, everyone? This is your host Frank over at Popular Gaming, and I welcome you to Week 6 against the Vikings. We're gonna try to see if we're gonna discuss what type of team it is that we want to be moving forward. I think defensively we're being a very tough team. Offensively again, but offensively that's what we need to improve. And right here, I'm gonna return this kick and try to see if I can get something going early because we were down by 7. Right here, oh boy. Okay, I got all the way to 26. Um, moving forward into the season, what I really want us to be is a playoff team. I want us to get a playoff spot out of the 8 that are gonna be moving on to the playoffs for the AFC. I want us to be one of those, and it'll be even nicer if we can be one of the divisional leaders, and so we can get a home field advantage for us. That comes as a very helpful aspect going into the playoffs. And right here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a slant route right here. I'm open, and he hit with me, and we're going to take this one all the way to their end zone. What a beautiful pass that was. A very well executed route. I cannot stress that too much. And very accurate throw by number 11. Let's go ahead and look at the repetition right here. It's a very good protection by offensive line. Right here, very good hands and very deadly speed from me right here. Oh boy, that was just an amazing route, catch and run. Let's go ahead and try to return this punt right here. Um, you know, Talking about playoff teams, what it's gonna take is gonna be taking a very balanced team. What I mean by balance is that all cylinders of the team have to be running, have to be hitting at the same pace. Our defense is just performing terrific for us. So far in this season, they're able to come up with stops. And right here, I'm noticing actually, special teams, the kicker was not able to come up with an extra point for us right there. So we are still losing. We haven't tied them, so we're still on the losing side of things. And right there, was that a safety? Oh my God, that was a safety. That cannot be. We gather a little bit of momentum. However, that was taken swiftly away by the Vikings with that safety. We'll see if we can get something going with our punt return. Maybe try to recuperate some of that momentum that we gathered earlier. And no, it's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to actually put us on the 20th on our side of the field. And we're going to have to come up with a long drive here. And, going back to what it takes to be a playoff team, be a well-balanced team in regards in respect to all facets of the game. Defensively we're performing well, but offensively we're not able to come up with a nice complementary of offense for our defense. And likewise, special teams, we still have to come up big in special teams. We have to be able to return punts and kicks for touchdowns, for points. But we haven't been able to do so. We are still learning, we are still working on that, we're still building some chemistry. Even me and number 11 are trying to work things out as we progress into the season. And we're still looking how to establish the run game, because within what it takes to be a balanced, well-balanced team, you need to have a well-balanced offense as well. You have to be able to come up with the tough running yards, the tough running touchdowns, those long running plays, as well as those long gaining and long passing plays as well. And right here we're gonna corner them at their own 2. That's a great kick, number 2. That's funny. Number 2 put them at their number 2. We're going to go ahead and try to see if we can return this halftime kick for points right here. I'm going to stick to my right side since I'm going to follow my blocks right here. And that spit kills right there. I'm telling you, this is a beautiful kick return. We took it for the house. Little spin move at the end right there. You saw me doing. Oh boy, I didn't know I had those moves. Look at that. I did not know I had moves. You don't know what you have until you score a touchdown. That's when you find out things about yourselves. I'm telling you, look at that quick move right there. He killed them, put them off balance, and then the rest was done by speed. Speed kills. Right there, a little nice spin move and bust my moves right there. A little stiff, if I may say so. I think I need to return a couple more just so I get it right. Uh, right here we're up by 4 points. So they're gonna be needing a little bit more than just a kick if they want to beat us. But I believe our defense is not gonna allow such thing to happen. Right here, this kicker right here is being very smart. I think he's been paying attention to what I have done on the returning game, and he's been deciding to put that ball outside my reach. Right here, we're gonna try to get that running game established. 4 rushes for 25. That's very solid numbers. Uh, we'll go ahead and try to see if we can get a something going for us here. But for that, we're gonna need to convert, get a new fresh set of downs. And we're gonna make a quick adjustment, make a block, and they stuffed him on the backfield. This is what makes it hard for us to establish a running game. If they are consistently stopping a running back, and I think that's one of the things that got us a loss on against the Chicago Bears, was the fact that we were not able to produce consistent new fresh settle downs for ourselves. And right here is the same story. Although we did get that touchdown at the beginning, at the very beginning of this game, we are not able to convert, and we're not able to march down the field for points. And one way or another, that is hurting us very, very bad. And we have to come up with a solution for that. I've already talked to Alex. I've told him, if us both want to contribute for this team as much as we can, we gotta be in sync. You gotta be, looking at me consistently, because I am getting open consistently. So, but you're just missing those windows of opportunities, and those opportunities are, if we don't take advantage of those opportunities, then we're gonna find ourselves in a very tough spot, in a very tough situation, moving forward into the season. So right here, Avant is making as much for us as he can, and that is greatly appreciated. They're doing a very good job protecting me and covering Macklin. Right here, oh boy, that defensive play right there, 54, he made a good play on us. Although I think Alex could have been a little bit more accurate than that. Right here, I'm going to block here so my running back can get something going. And right there, those were tough yards, much needed tough yards. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick pass right here. It has to be us, the ones that make the conversion. Right here, I'm open. But he took too long, and look right there. That's what happens when you take too long. The more you lag it with that pass, the more bound you are to make mistakes. And right here, we're gonna try to return this kick for as much yardage as we can. Put our offense in a good spot. And I was trying to see if I could beat that dagger on the inside of the field, but I could not. 49 yards per attempt, that's a very good average, if I do say so myself, but I'm not here for the stats, I'm here for the W's. It's going to be a collective effort. So right here, this land, I didn't have enough time to perform it, although we were able to get some yards. Let's see if this play action is going to get us something. It's going to get us open. And right there, he made a conversion. That's good to see. I'm telling you, Jason Avant is just producing as much as he can. With McLean and myself not producing much other than the touchdown I had earlier, I don't have anything to show up for. Alright, that was a very tough tackle. I hope he held onto the ball. And he did, 4 tough yards. That's very good. I'm going to go ahead and cut right here. And right there, number 12. Look at those tough yards. I'm telling you, if there's something that is going to define this offense, it's going to be toughness. And that's a very good thing to have said about you, about your whole offense, about your whole team. Or defense is just terrific at being tough, But right here, come on, we're open. Heavily overthrown right there, and 54 was ready to make a play right there too. So this incompletion is not as hurtful as looking at it from the perspective that we are running out of time. So it's better to have the clock stopped right there, so we can collect ourselves and come up with a very intelligent decision going into the 2nd and 10 right here. I'm gonna run this right here. Watch a band. He's got a very good route right there. Alex saw it too, and right there, 6 points for us, put us on top, 19-16, and again we missed the extra point, and because of that, we're gonna go into overtime against the Vikings. So we received the ball, and we're gonna try to return this for as many yards as we can. Right there, that quick move, it kills people. I'm telling you, that quick move is gonna be one of our signature moves. I mean, I'm pretty sure defenses are gonna be, reacting to that pretty soon. But for right now, it's working wonders for us. And right here, we're gonna try to convert and march down the field, but we have not been able to do so. And right there, that was another missed opportunity. I have told Alex Smith countless times before this game, take deep breaths, concentrate, focus on not making bad decisions, and so far it seems he's been having trouble executing that philosophy right there. But Avant, again, he's just making those tough plays for us. We're gonna try to see if we can convert. Again, I'm gonna put everything on Avant. Right there is a linebacker. He moved into position early, and I think that was an incompletion right there. We're gonna have to return the ball to them. They have been very successful against our defense. Right there, we just lost the ball game because of that. So this is Frank signing out, and I'll see you in the next one. We'll see if we can pull up a win next one.